If you're not having a productive day most of the days at your work, this is the right video for you. In this video, I'm going to give you 11 tips or 11 ways for you to have a productive day at work. Before I give these steps, let me introduce myself. My name is Ram Amancha. I'm the founder of Blockchain Experts Club. I have more than 18 years of IT industry experience. I led hundreds of people, so I know how the productivity affects. So coming back to this video, I'm going to talk about 11 ways for you to have a productive day at work. The first step is to start your day a day before. You plan for a day before. So you have to probably use this a decision matrix formula. On the x-axis, you're going to write urgent or not urgent. On the y-axis, you'll say important or not important. And whichever the tasks which are fitting into important and urgent, you have to do it. And whichever is not into urgent and do it later, not important. So you use this a decision matrix to plan your day ahead. Before you sleep for the day, make sure you have your task for the next day ready, because your mind is mentally prepared to do what are the important tasks in the next day. And the second tip is start your day with a high energy. Some of us, we don't have a fixed schedule. No, some of you may wake up at 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 8 a.m. Well, whatever the time you're waking up, make sure you wake up with a high energy and you start your day with some physical activity, maybe workout, walk, yoga, meditation. You have to do this without fail. Start your day not by checking emails, not by checking WhatsApp messages or maybe some social media stuff. Start your day with a physical activity. And when you go to your work, start the day with the most complex task at first. If you look at the success of Elon Musk, he always mentions that start your day with the biggest task first. Whatever the date, whatever the time it is. Now 6 o'clock you wake up, now you spend about 1 or 2 hours for yourself, physical activities, yoga, exercise, and after that pick up the most complex task. Well, along with the physical activity, make sure you have high energy food, maybe not too much carbohydrates. Have something like a proteins or maybe it can give you high energy for rest of the day. And number 3 tip is stop doing multitasking. Multitasking is a killer. I think most of the successful people mention this point. I'm also saying that do not do multitasking. Avoid multitasking, or in other way, have a complete focus on one task for a better results. Because it's proven that when you're doing multitasking, you're going to lose 40% of the efficiency on both the tasks. So instead, focus on one task, give a full-fledged focus on that particular task, and you will see the amazing results. Now the task will be completed faster and you will get a better results. And the next tip is avoid meetings. Well, most of the time we will be pulled into meetings which may not need our time now. So such meetings, probably stop attending those meetings, or if that is critical, you have to attend those kind of meetings because of your work environment, take up a stand-up meetings. Ask your teams to do stand-up meetings, because most of the time in the meetings you talk about something not relevant for the meetings, but when you're doing a stand-up meeting, everybody will be focusing on when to step away from that meeting room. So they'll be talking about something important. So either avoid the meetings or convert them into a stand-up meetings. And the next tip is keep your task with a goal. Now maybe what are the biggest tasks you're choosing, have a goal in place. Now I wanted to complete this task by 4 o'clock in the evening, or maybe 5 o'clock in the evening, or maybe depending on your projects or maybe the work, have an end goal. Probably it could be a timeline goal. The best thing is keep a timeline goal so that your mind is also prepared by which time the task to be completed, and it will help you to come up with these ideas to finish the task faster. And the next most important thing is take breaks. It's important for you to take breaks. No, don't get into a back-to-back meetings or maybe back-to-back tasks because your mind will not be able to cope up from one task to other quite easily. And these breaks, I recommend take up something, a physical activity break. Now maybe going on a walk, maybe something peaceful, something which will give you a fresh air. Those breaks will give you will actually boost your energy or restore your lost energy to focus on the next task. And the next tip is check your emails or messages or notifications at a fixed time. Keep a constant or keep a schedule. Probably you can block your calendars just to check emails or just to check social media if it is something important. So only during that time you check the emails. Probably you can keep an autoresponder saying that no, I'll be checking emails only at this particular time, so that your the opponent person will know that okay, if something important, they might contact you in alternative ways instead of waiting for an email response. It's always make sure to use these autoresponders. It's available on almost all the emails, so use it so that people know that you received your email and you'll be responding. You'll be checking those emails during the particular time, and avoid these annoying notifications like Insta, Facebook, or Snapchat notifications. They're not going to help you at all. So turn off the notifications and keep those notifications which are going to be helpful for you, like meeting invites or maybe some of the Google Calendar invites, or maybe your email notifications. So keep only those and avoid all other unwanted notifications. And the next tip is don't look for the perfection. Let's say completed a task. For example, I'm doing this video. I'm not gonna come to an end saying that I'm gonna have to redo this bit. Okay, let me make it perfect. No, I'm going with the flow. Make the progress instead of waiting for a perfection. Perfection comes over the time, so don't wait for the perfection on the first instance itself. So you need a lot of practice to do it. So complete the task without looking for a best results. And the next thing is I want you to analyze your results. Don't wait for your lead or maybe somebody's superiors to analyze your work. As soon as your day complete, look back and see what have you accomplished and make notes what can be improved. This self-analyzing will help you in a long way. May not be just in a work environment. Whatever the task you have a goal, or maybe whatever the goal you have, or maybe whatever the task you completed, have you completed on time, and what have you missed and what can be improved. When you have this tip, when you're doing this implementation of this particular tip, you'll see amazing results. So make sure you are analyzing your tasks on a day-to-day basis. And the next tip is probably you have to combine some of the physical activity with your mental activity. Let's say when you're working in a development environment or working environment, probably try something like instead of sitting and working, probably have a expandable desk where you can stand and work. Or maybe when you're doing some meetings, maybe see if you can take up those meetings while walking. Well, so this will probably give a break from your work environment and also helps you healthy, and also keeps you healthy. So stand up working or maybe prolonged sitting working might affect your health. So give a try with a different combination. So maybe sitting on a high chair or maybe standing and working. So based on your work environment, based on your lifestyle, give a try and it will help you. And finally, have a pleasant work environment. Whether you're working from home or working from office, your work environment has to be pleasant. Maybe something like keeping your motivational quotes, or maybe keeping some plants, or maybe keeping some perfumes near you, or maybe smells. Those will affect your mind, those will impact your mind. So make sure your desk is clean, and at the same time the work environment is something which will help you in a better way. So these are the tips, these are the 11 tips for you to have a better productive day at work. I hope you learned something out of this video today, and you're going to implement these tips for a better productive day at work. Thank you so much for watching. If you're not yet subscribed to my channel, do subscribe so that I can share more useful information for you regarding technology and regarding work. Thank you so much again. Have a great day. Bye.